No. Zebra mussels did not point of fact damage the hull. They adhere themselves to the hull by their various mechanisms, little fees or whatever they use. And in fact, the zebra mussels coverage was so thick on the hull that I think in a large part it kept us from taking on water because they were, they're so dense on there that the water actually wasn't able to leak through into the holes. So, the zebra mussels cause damage to boats that are running because they clog the intakes, and then not as much water goes into the cooling and stuff like that. But for us, they didn't do any damage. I mean, they stank when we took them off and they died. That was pretty horrible. But other than that,
So it was having the regular contact between the hull and the water that impeded them.
Yeah. Basically, they were. It was like having a thick, furry second hull.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't do any damage in themselves.
Okay. What do you, and you can show us as we go, I guess, what are some of the major projects that you need to do?
You want past or you want future?
Well, both.
Okay. So while we've been in the shipyard, our major focus has been on the underwater portion of the hull. So unfortunately, the bulk of the work that we did, you can't see because it's in the water, right? When we pulled her up and took a look at her, we had been told that actually the hull was in very good shape based on what the last surveyor had seen the last time she was out of the water. In the intervening, whatever it was, 5 or 6 years, there had actually been quite a bit of damage done due to stray current in the water, which causes a galvanic reaction between dissimilar metals. And so basically slowly the molecules of steel were going away, taken out by by electricity.
And that was because of what?
Stray current in the water. It happens on all boats, but we were in what was called hot water, which means there's just kind of extra electricity making the action go even faster. So what we did is we actually ultrasound tested bands all along the hull to take measurements of how thick the hull actually is at this point. And then I had a threshold below which, if it was thinner than a certain threshold, I knew that I had to replace it in order to comply with Coast Guard regulations for eventual certification as a passenger vessel. So we identified all the plates that were sufficiently degraded that they need to be replaced. And then, because she's a riveted vessel, there are certain repair techniques that we had to use. You can't weld right up to a rivet. So we then took that overlay over the degraded areas of hull plating and came up with a chart. This one has to go, that one can stay, this one has to go, and it ended up being the 3,792 square feet of replacement. We cropped out the old riveted steel, and we have welded steel inserts as repairs. And that's per Coast Guard regulations for inspecting passenger vessels.
Is it uniform around the whole hull, or was it mostly focused?
It was primarily on what we call the wind and water line. So it's the portion of the boat that's just under the water line and just above it. Because remember, when she was carrying 2,000 or more passengers, it's a lot of weight. So the boat would go down and she'd be lower in the water, and then they'd discharge passengers and she'd come up. So that area, it's a band of maybe 7 or 8 feet, and all along there, the steel was weak there, and that also happens to correspond with an internal structural member that tends to hold moisture against the hull. So it was kind of being attacked by 2 different directions. But it was primarily, it was actually forward, midship, and the stern. We did repairs really all along the wind and water.
In the 3,792 square feet, they said they thought it was about a quarter of the hull. Is that right?
It's about a third of the hull.
About a third.
Underwater hull. So we're looking at about 10,000 square feet under the water, and we replaced at 3,792. So.
Approximately how much did it cost for those hull repairs?
About 1.6 million.
Yeah, we spent, but that wasn't just the hull. That was everything altogether, and I haven't broken out exactly specifically the hull. The overall shipyard bill was about 1.6.
Okay.
But that included other work. We had significant work done on the rivets.
Okay.
There's a riveted construction. Of course, they stopped making riveted boats long ago. And in fact, the Great Lakes is really the only place where there's a significant number of commercial vessels with riveted hulls still operating. On the East Coast, it's like, oh, rivets, get away from me! You know, here they're like, oh yeah, those. So originally the Coast Guard, when they walked through the boat with me, we were pointing out there's very significant degradation patterns on rivets where you can look at it and say that rivet's shot. And originally we were saying, okay, you know, we may need to crop that all out and put in new steel wells because we don't really think we can repair the rivets. So we worked with a boiler maker up in Detroit called Purvis and Foster, who've been working on this boat for 50, 60 years. And they're the guys. I mean, they do rivets in pressure vessels, boilers. So they came down, we all talked, came up with a repair protocol, which is called fretching, which is something that's very commonly done. But we came up with a protocol specifically for this boat. So instead of having to crop out all that plate, we repaired approximately 750 or so rivets, which saved us a lot of work and saved the rivets as well.